Ah, I forgot to change my chatting. I forgot to change the chatting thing. Hold on. Hello, everybody. 𝗩𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗕. Welcome. Welcome to stream. Uh-oh, I was about to change the wrong thing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully everyone is slowly coming in. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Oh my god, stop crying. I just got on. Why are you crying? There's no reason to cry. I am here. 𝗩𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗕. Welcome. Welcome? Welcome. Oh my gosh. I feel like every time I come on here, I feel like I'm talking softer and softer. Why are y'all crying? Why are y'all crying? Why are y'all crying? You have no reason to cry. You actually have no reason to cry. What is going on? Do you guys know something that I don't know? I'm very curious. Why is everybody crying? While I hopefully get that answer and stream will catch up, a couple of things I get to talk about before we get started. Hi Sloth, welcome in. I will not start with what I said on Twitter first, but I will instead just talk about my day, how it went. Today was a good day. Yesterday, I know I said I was feeling a little bit sick and I canceled stream, so I went ahead and I canceled stream just so I can rest and relax, get that, you know, just again, I think that's exactly what I said. Rest, relax, breathe a little bit. Feel like I do need to breathe. So I did that yesterday. I cooked quite a bit yesterday, meaning I physically cooked yesterday. So I baked cupcakes off. Yeah, I baked cupcakes and I decorated it for Halloween. So I did that. And then I also made pasta I had it for, I can't remember now if it was lunch or dinner. I think it was dinner? Now I'm trying to remember. What did I have for lunch? I can't quite remember, but I did a good chunk of cooking yesterday, so that's good. What else did I do between the duration of yesterday to today? For today, I did put out a short, so if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. I will slowly try my best to put out more clips where and when I can, because I know it's gonna help my channel grow. So there was that. And yeah, I feel like there was nothing else that was eventful. Oh no, there was. Actually there was a couple of things. I told you guys I ordered pants. Man, if I could cry, I would love to cry about it. I ordered pants last week, like literally 7 days ago, last week on Monday. Next thing you know, I'm tracking the package, it got lost. Apparently it got lost. So I went and I contacted the seller. I was like, I was supposed to get my pants by now, but they didn't show up. And then they reached out. Well, I got the customer service that I needed, and they were like, yeah, so about that, I'm pretty sure they lost your pants, so we're just gonna refund you your money. And I was like, damn, no pants. No pants for me. I just have to go ahead and look out for, I have to try my best to get the pants that I want when I actually walk around. So there's that. I was like, that kind of sucks. But also, I have to say, on the other half of it, I'm glad that I actually got to talk to someone, because imagine I was actually going to wait a little bit longer. I was like, let me give it a week. Then I was like, when did I order this? A week. So I was like, I guess I contact them now. And everything went pretty smoothly. So again, there's no complaining with that. I got another package in where I ordered like miscellaneous stuff. I ordered or I guess multiple items is what I mean to say. I ordered multiple items. I ordered a set of something. I'm just gonna say a set of something. And I was expecting, well, it was a blind box. It was a blind box where I was able to get 2 things from the blind box. It was like a 2 pull out of 1. And I was looking at all the designs because the listing online didn't show the designs, and I was like, who would even want X poster? I wrote about this on X, or Twitter, by the way. I was like, who would want XX poster, right? And then lo and behold, I pull it out and I'm like, so this is how it is to just manifest something into my hands. Kind of sucks. So I was like, do I want to order more? And then the answer was I did. surprise, I did end up ordering more of what I had initially gotten. And I also got a little Marvel Rivals something, so I'm very excited for that to come in the mail. I ordered a couple of things again. Oh my god, just me ordering and ordering and ordering and ordering after I said I need to keep track of stuff. So that was pretty much my day today. Yeah. Something else that I had wanted to talk about very quickly, and it was important, but at the same time it's also like, I want to say that I came to an answer on my own, but at the same time I feel like it'll be good to get input from you guys, because I don't really have anyone else to talk to on getting said input. So I'd like you to listen very carefully. Please don't get distracted by everyone crying in chat yesterday. Crying in chat today, apologies. Please listen to me very carefully so no one misses anything. And I'm gonna, if someone jokes about it as I'm trying to talk, and they're gonna be like, I didn't hear anything, I might bonk you. So please, at this point, I'm asking for all of you, whoever is in here, to be serious and listen to me carefully, because I don't want to repeat myself. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Okay. I commissioned a chibi model, right? That has art and rigging. And I think right now the artist is in the process of rigging it. Okay. I also commissioned someone for artwork to start a full body model, meaning non-chibi. But the problem is that a lot of things are going on right now with the artist, and it feels like it's just getting delayed. And my question was gonna be, do you think that I should commission another person to work on it, or should I just wait on the artist? Because on one half of it, my brain was like, you know, technically you still have the chibi model and the rig that's supposed to come, and it's supposed to come soon, so you can wait, you can try and wait. But on the other half of it, it's like, I do have someone else that I was looking at, was number one. Actually, I was looking at them for rigging, but I was wanting to, they also have art available as an option. That's what I wanted to say. So I was like, sorry, I saw you guys said, you guys started saying a lot of stuff. How reliable is the artist you commissioned? They are very reliable. They have been posting all of their work when they're finished with it on X, like at a moment's notice. And is it just taking long, or the artist? No, the artist is, no, it's just taking long. When I tell you I feel bad, I genuinely feel bad for the artist right now. I genuinely feel bad for the artist right now, because they're getting hit after hit after hit in their personal life, and low-key, that's why everything has been delayed. And they also got a good chunk. I think their queue is pretty full from when I commissioned them, but they've been getting hit after hit after hit in their personal life, which is why, as someone said, if I'm able to get a refund, I genuinely don't want to refund them. I want to make sure that the artwork is done, or at least like I pay them in full, because I know I don't have to be, considering that it's work, but I genuinely feel bad for them. Yeah, so here's the, as you're saying that, JJ, that's where my mind went through, where it's like, it wouldn't necessarily hurt to commission someone else if I still want to go through with the first one, but then the problem is, it's pretty pricey. So I was like, probably in my best interest to wait. And that's why I was like, I wanted to ask you guys, can you ask how much is it to commission? And how long was the extension? Okay, so they were supposed to finish the art, I think by November, I want to say. By November-ish, but I feel like it's going to take longer. Probably by December or January would be my guess. How much is it to commission? it depends on the artist and their pricing. That's all. Maybe just waiting if you... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I feel like as I was sitting here, I answered my question, which is I should just be a little bit more patient with them. But also, like, yeah, they're not in any sort of controversy. They're not in any sort of controversy. They're not a scammer. No, they've just been having a rough time. When I literally tell you it's thing after thing after thing, and I feel bad, I genuinely feel bad. But yeah, okay, thank you. That is what I wanted to ask. I mean, you don't have a deadline or anything. If you're not actually worried that they'll flake, then you can probably chill. You're right. I was like, I feel like I just feel like if we take it now to like personal stuff, I just feel kind of, and I've been feeling it for a little bit after having been using this chibi model for a while. I just feel kind of deflated, you know? I feel deflated because there are certain times where I wish you guys could see my expression and stuff, but alas, you can't. But I guess also at the same time, too, it's making me, like, I'm thankful for what I have and what I'm using, and of course, like, I'm thankful that I know at least how to pick up a pencil and draw, but I feel like I've just been feeling a little bit sad that it's like, oh, I don't have any model anymore, you know? Which is like, I made the personal decision before anything else. I made the personal decision not to use the premade anymore, but it's like, I wish I had a model. I feel like I'm back to where I was at the beginning, where it's like, again, I wish I had a model, you know? So that is pretty much it. That was my dilemma. Thanks for listening. Thanks for lending an ear or 2 or 5 or whatever else. It's probably a lot. It's more than 5. It has to be an even number, like 10 or 15. The 15 is not an even number. 16. There it is. Good job. Anyways, thank you for lending an ear, or multiple ears, I should say. But hope it works out. Thank you. I hope that everything works out too. And again, I'm just hoping that the artist is okay. That's just on my mind, because I really, again, like, I genuinely feel bad. But at the same time, they have been posting updates, so I hope the answers did help me. They gave me a little bit of ease. It gave me ease in mind. So hold on, you're not using the animated one from before? Sorry, been a little out of the loop. No problem. So I'm not using the one that I was using. If the last time I used it, there was a Mario Kart World thumbnail that I had used it in, which was a couple of weeks ago, probably 2 weeks ago, I would say, about. No, 9 days ago. Oh my god, it's only been a week. It's only been a week and a couple of days, and by couple I mean 2 days, that I stopped using that model, and I'm sad about it. Anyways, yeah, I'm not using the animated or like 3D one anymore, and I guess the question would be, if you're out of the loop, why? Holy Jesus Christ. Thank you so much. You see, this is the other thing. I was like, you know how I feel. I didn't want to ask you guys for any money. Here's the commission. Hopefully it helps a little. It helps a lot. Happy Dove Day. It makes Dove Day become Happy Dove Day. It's not Dove Day. Every day with the chibi Dove model, then it's a good contribution. Truly, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Again, like, I didn't want to like expose any artist or rigging or art stuff, because it's pricey, and again, like, I don't really, like, I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad to come on here and then be like, so this is the price for this and this, so I need this much. It just makes me feel bad. I hope you don't mind, but also thank you very much for trying to help where you can. I very much appreciate it. Oh my, yeah, and again, that's again, it's a lot. It's a lot of money, so thank you very much, JJ. I appreciate it. Going back, yeah, I'm not using that 3D one anymore, because again, like, it's a pre-made is number 1, which is not, there's nothing wrong with it. There are like around 40 other people the last time I checked that bought the model and are using it. I feel like after that person came in and they were like, are you related to X VTuber or X VTuber? One of those VTubers keeps showing up in my YouTube feed. And I was like, low-key, I think you should take this as your sign to just stop using it. Which is why I stopped using it. Because I was like, low-key, I don't want to... Especially if... By the way, the person that came in and name-dropped... Let's call them Pumpkin. Sure. The person that came in and was like, are you related to Pumpkin, who was using that same VTuber model? Their stream started showing up on my YouTube, and they also stream on YouTube. So I was like, it's going to be annoying for me. It's probably going to get annoying for them. So I was like, let me just stop from now and start relying on my own and utilizing my own things that I have. I also don't think that it's nice within a community that people think that they can go ahead and pressure people and be like, oh, do you know this person? Oh, do you know this person? Just to either A, get attention, or B, just be a DICK about it. I was gonna be like, I wanted to say the word and then I was like, I don't want to. Anyway, yeah, that's why I stopped. That is why I stopped using the other one, because I was like, it's kind of nuts. Your phone is listening, recommending their content to you. Yeah, I know. It's either their no, because I looked up the name. After that person wrote that in my chat. Here's what happened that day, Mr. 𝗓𝗓𝗙𝗥. After that person was like, do you know Pumpkin-chan and Squash-chan? Let's say the two of them random vegetables. Or Eggplant-chan. Do you know Pumpkin-chan or Eggplant-chan? And I was like, I don't recognize those names. Are they anime characters or something? And I looked one of them up, couldn't find them. Looked the other person up, and I was like, oh. Like, images started showing up in Google Images, and then, like, the actual model showed up, and then I think it showed up in YouTube after that. So yeah, it was my phone, or whatever it is like, ugh. Anyways, I was like, again, like, it's kind of like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying to deal with. And the problem is that I looked it up too, partially because they were like, do you know Pumpkin-chan or Eggplant-chan? And then one of the mods immediately told them, hey, it's a rule in her chat not to mention other people. And they never spoke after that. Not even a sorry or anything. So I was like, this was definitely like, what's the term that I'm looking for? This was definitely like attention seeking type of thing. Anyways, I started thinking about it and I was like, I'll just use Chibi Dove for a while, I suppose, because I don't want, again, like, it's annoying for me, it's annoying for them, and I don't want any sort of beef. I don't want any sort of beef in between, like, chat versus chat where it's, oh, we're both using the same model because that's what we can get our hands on, and then it's like, why are you doing this when a community is not supposed to be... A community is supposed to be built up, not taken down, you know? And that person is acting in the sense of they want to take something down. I don't know, I think I would have wanted to know anyone known as Eggplant-chan. Well, my apologies, that's all I could have think of at the top of my head. LOL. But yeah, that is pretty much why I stopped using that other model. And again, thank you very much to JJ for the super chat and for trying to help me. That's one. And then number two is for also listening to me about the commission thing. Because again, I was like... It's kind of hard because sometimes I'm like... I would like someone to lend an ear about this stuff, but then it's like... I don't really know who to talk to. That's genuinely how it boils down to. And then I just started talking to myself, and I was like, I think I have an answer, but I'm still gonna... Since I mentioned it on X, I'll just talk about it when I come out here. I think that's what I wanted to say. We need a members yapping stream? You mean a stream where I schedule members only and I just talk for the whole time, like a Zatsu? Is that what you're asking for? Let me know. Yeah, yes? Okay. Do you want a members only yap yapping stream, or do you want to like everyone is welcome, not members alone yapping stream? I'm curious. I love how I just was like, let me stay quiet, but that's just because I was waiting to see if you had any response. Members is where all the saucy details get dropped. Hashtag ad. You're not wrong. Sometimes I do talk about things in there that I don't typically talk about here on stream. You're not wrong. And you can pay, how much is it? Like $4.99 a month? It's $4.99 and I believe $6.99. So yeah, I think if it's more like on the personal side and ranting, then yeah, membership. But if you're cool with it, then make it public. It's not really like, how do I say this? It's not really personal that I would yap about stuff there, although I have before. If you wanted a yapping stream, it would be more on what is going on here, because that's what I wanted to do or yap about in the first place. It was stuff that was relating to this in this space. Yeah. Would you consider that the personal side, or would you consider it like non-personal? That's my other question. Anywho, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know from now. I did post a majority of the rooms for the week. Wednesday, do know for Wednesday I'm going to be a little bit late. Wednesday is our Monster Hunter day. I am just going to be busy on that day, so do keep an eye out to see if I decide to start earlier or if I don't decide to start earlier. So that is one thing. And then Sunday, I'm still not sure yet if I want to do journaling or if I want to do Rivals, because Daredevil should be out by Sunday because he drops on Friday, October 10th, right? So again, just keep that in mind, that Sunday will be posted probably closer or the day of. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. I have to put in the chibi witch model because I think I'll actually use that on Friday when I play with you guys. And yeah, that's it. I need to change. I also wanted to change some things. All right. If this was a members, she would have put all these folks on blast by name. What are you talking about? Who? What folks? I don't have any beef with any of you guys. But if you're chatting and you let your thoughts flow similar to last member streams, or you asked us not to talk about certain things, so it's kind of confidential to some degree. Well, you weren't supposed to snitch on me on that part, JJ. You weren't supposed to snitch on me on that part. That's kind of crazy. Hey, you weren't supposed to snitch. You weren't supposed to snitch on the fact that I say things in there that are on the hush. Come on. Chibi model at least is very silly. Thank you. My god. Now everyone's gonna pay $5. Crazy boots. First thing you're doing when Daredevil comes out is going to practice match and attacking all invisible women. Daredevil, by the way, I don't know if you saw, Daredevil can see Invis and Loki when they're invisible. So that's going to be very interesting. Obviously, you have to be in range, right? If you saw the gameplay, you have to be in range, but that's kind of crazy that he can see outlines. He's gonna add some very interesting gameplay once the season comes out. And then if you're good at combos, you're gonna be good with him. That's another thing too. If you're good at combos, Daredevil's gonna be your character. It's gonna be nuts. Oh my god, don't make me okay. Let's start the game now, shall we? Cool anti-dive and flank character for sure. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a whole field day with him. Meanwhile, let me go ahead and Daredevil is blind. Yeah, is your screen going to be different from normal if you play as him? Yes, so the screen actually darkens. It's so crazy. The screen darkens. Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture for you. The screen darkens out and then you can only see up to a certain distance. It's nuts. Mario and Luigi. Just got home. You're spent. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. I'm just trying to take a good picture. Don't mind me of the range. Oh, nuts. Wait, turn this off. Close access. Hold on. It was only 30. No, look at this. Hold on. Screen. Snipping tool. Hold on. This is from Flatz's YouTube. Hold on. It's kind of, again, like, it's kind of nuts. Look at this. This is how the range looks like, by the way. So that's what I mean. Like, by the way, hi, Onyx. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome home. Hope you're doing better. Yep. 100%. 100%. Look at the range. Look at the range. The whole background is darkened out. You have to... It's it's kind of nuts. And as someone said earlier, I think it was JJ, yeah, you have to be a certain distance away or a certain distance near enemies in order for you to see them, or else you ain't seeing them. It's cool. Yeah, it's a very stylistic choice, but again, you have to... He's 100% a dive, I feel like. People are gonna run him like dive. That's perfect, LOL. Yeah, again, if you know the combos, or if you're a person that loves doing combos, i.e., like Muddy plays Spider-Man, you're gonna enjoy Daredevil, because his kit is really powerful. And again, the combos is where it's at. Diver protecting backliners from divers. I feel like if you like Mantis, this is my opinion, by the way. So hashtag my opinion. Don't take it with a grain of salt. Mind you, you're going to end up looking like this as soon as I start talking about my opinion. If you like Mantis, or if you like Moon Knight, or if you like a diver character, let's say Iron Fist, Spider-Man, and Black Panther, I feel like you might like him. Was annoyed because we got another duel. What did you think? That he was going to be a tank? Thought this guy was going to be a tank or a strategist? If you did, then you're actually nuts. You're actually nuts. If you actually thought that this was going to be another tank or a strategist, you're crazy. He sounds like a good bodyguard since he can tell when divers are flanking to the supports. Yeah, he can just chill out in the backline with the supports the whole time. That's it. Love another Vanguard. And yeah, people were coping thinking, yeah, I low-key thought that Blade was going to be a tank, but obviously he wasn't, right? So we'll see what the next season brings. I feel like people were saying that the next season, the theme is supposed to be around love and romance. So... maybe a strategist next season, so we'll see. Thought he was going to be a Vanguard until you said today he wasn't. Yeah. He's a duelist. Gambit and Rouge, yeah. Those two seem to be on the lineup for next season. Very curious though to see how the next support plays and how they're gonna operate. There are a lot of duelists in the game. You're not wrong. Needed more characters like magic. Yeah, I need to practice my magic. As you say that, I need to practice my magic. I have the combo down, but I'm wonky. All right, let's start here. Mario and Luigi. Sorry that I made some of you guys wait. We're on number 3, I believe. Hoo-Hoo Village, yeah. All right. Let's talk to some of these guys. Long ago on this very mountain, the hooligans developed the great HOOO civilization. At the summit, there still remain many mysterious remnants of this once great people. Let me also try to move my model. You got your Marvel rivals. Oh yeah, sorry JJ, I was in the middle of speaking, so I didn't get to acknowledge that. How have you been enjoying your art book so far? Everything seems nice? Everything working out for you? If Gambit's a DPS, I will forgive it just once. Ah, I see. Also, Onyx, again, hello. How have you been doing, Onyx? Because I know that you haven't been here for a bit. Hopefully you've been doing okay. You want to climb down to where there's a town? Then just keep heading left down this path. Okay, so I think that's where we were supposed to go. Head left. Hello. I'm tired of living in the sticks. I want to live someplace cool where there's lots to do. It's nice. I like the penny and the Namor. What is that sound? In here? No. Have you met Sledge and Mallet, the hammer-making masters? No. I guess we're gonna go meet them. It'd be cool if Rouge could switch roles at will or something, given her powers. Again, I guess we'll see how everything works out. Namor. Yeah, I wanna play more Namor too. Been a pretty busy past for it. Okay, October is shaping up to be quite busy. Is it a good busy or a tired busy or both? If you head left, you can climb down to the mountain's base. Okay. Uh-oh. It's Pijancho's favorite. We're gonna go talk to him in a moment, but my god, I don't know if I should say happy to hear that October's been busy, but I guess it's good to like occupy your time with something. That's how I've been feeling lately, that like I feel like I want to do more, and then it's like, what more can I do? And then when someone asks me to do something, I just go ahead and do it. And I'm like, damn, I had fun doing this thing rather than like, I don't know, going on the internet and doing whatever I do, you know? I've been feeling more fulfilled not doing that. Give back Prince Peasley! Oh yeah, I love the witch dove. Thank you. You again? You are the pair of fink rats that swooped in with the Bowser that I hate. If I say to you, while I was busy with Peasley, you have been catching me. I have fury, but 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 has already begun smearing the butter of her next tasty plan over Bean Bean Castle. Since you two cannot make it in time, I say to you that it is better never than late. Oh my god. Sorry. So here is your halting place. Hello. I have fury. Since you will not be shattering the stone, I laugh at you trying to climb down this mountain. Alright. So we just have to find another path around. Oh yes, backflip, of course. Thank you again for the red super chat. Hata! The slowest backflip. Probably. I don't know, actually. Kinda is pretty slow, doesn't it? It feels pretty slow. Alright, we have to find the Hammer Brothers. I don't think they're actually Hammer Brothers, but the brothers that use the hammers. No, but yeah, as I drew the witch dove. As I drew that same witch dove, I also, kind of random, I also drew profile pictures for the Petitos. I keep forgetting just to send it to my computer. But I did that on the same day, so I have to share that with you guys sooner rather than later. Because I feel like it's more of an October thing than going through the rest of the year. Was it fun, that backflip? It was kind of slick. Hello? The bridge is broken, so we're repairing it. Go talk to the villagers for a while and come back. Oh, hello. Can't bring yourself to change your PFP. It's a classic. I mean, you're not wrong. I drew it for you. I feel bad when Toasted. You know, Toasted actually clipped out the moment when I said I drew that profile picture just for Spark. And he got the clip. The clip was so sad. I was like, obviously this is a movie reference that I don't get, but like, just funny. I just find it so funny that it was so dramatic the way he edited it, and it was like, you didn't know that was just sparks? Crazy boots. Anyway, this is the last stone. Now we showed the true spirit of the Hammerhead Bros. The stone's our last shot. You love your PFP. I'm happy. That was a good day that I drew that with the mouse. Same thing with Spark's profile picture. I just have to practice drawing more. Ah, woof, woof. Good evening. How are you? Of course. You're not claiming it as yours alone. It's for everyone. Yeah, I feel like at this point, whoever else wants to use it can, but when I look at it, I think of you first. This stone just ain't gonna do it. We can't make hammers no more. What do you two think you're staring at? We need a hammer, please. Huh? What? You want us to make you a hammer? Hey, I know these two dudes. They're Mario and Luigi from the Mushroom Kingdom. The Jumpin' Hammer Kings. Yeah, you're so right, Sledge. I remember these guys. Why are there a couple of celebrities like you bumming around this place looking for a hammer? Oh, hey, look. You don't have to tell us. We fully understand. Our lips are completely sealed. We'll just make what you need. We're professionals after all. That's right. Pros all the way. But the thing is, in order to make hammers, we need HOOO blocks from the mountaintop. And since Blabladon suddenly stopped coming down here, we can't get up to the summit. HOOO blocks are hard stones. Hammers made from those things can break anything. We want to climb the mountain to get more HOOO blocks, but we can't jump well enough to do it. Hello. Huh? Oh yeah, what was I thinking? You guys are jumping pros, ain't you? So, are you saying you can go to the top of the mountain and get us some HOOO blocks? Hello. That would really hook us up. If you can get some HOOO blocks, we'll make you a special hammer. You scratch our backs, bros, and we'll scratch yours. Oh my. A give and take relationship, I see. Alright, let's go figure out how to get up that mountain. We can't go up there, but surely there is another way around, so let's go find that. Good evening, how are you? I'm doing pretty well. How are you? Definitely better than how I was feeling over the past couple of days. Again, no idea where I could have gotten that from. We are said to be the descendants of the people who developed the HOO civilization. This land is largely populated by the Beanish people, but there are other races like ours. Yeah, no idea where I could have gotten sick from, but at the same time, I'm glad I'm shaping up to feel better. As I said earlier, though, and as I've been preaching, probably is just because of the weather change. Oh shucks, hold on. Sorry, I forgot how to change everything. I haven't been playing this all too much. Again, I want to mention really quickly. I know I didn't have the problem. I didn't have the problem the other day. Oh my god. There it is. I didn't have this problem the other day with Galaxy, which is a good thing, but if you're looking for someone that's probably a little bit more knowledgeable and is able to play this with ease, I am not the person to watch. I just want to make sure I'm saying that more often than usual because I don't want to have to deal with anyone in here that comes in here and disrespects me like the other guy did a while ago. I think at that point it's also like, why don't you just stop reading chat? It's kind of nuts. Oh, hello. Lots of stuff, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff, lots of stuff. Okay, we have something here, but I don't believe we can do anything about this. Oh no, we can. We can do something. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you, thank you. Ah, the waterfall's mist feels so good. My pores are partying. I wish we could stand here together forever. How sweet. Alright. We have Mario. Mario drinks some water. Man, I've been drinking a good chunk of water. I was debating if I wanted to get like a certain... You got a mushroom. If I wanted to get like a certain... Oh, forgot that I can just do this. I was debating if I wanted to get like a certain drinking thing. It's not necessarily a bottle, but I have to see. Oh god. Forgot about this Dumbo. I think we might actually have to fight him from now. Hold on. Let's see how this goes. You walk into a red soup, a holy start of the week. I know it's because I was talking about model stuff, and I was talking about model stuff a little bit earlier, and commissions. The talk of commissions came up. Is canteen the word for it? Yeah, like a canteen, or it's not necessarily a water bottle, but it is something that holds your water. So I guess canteen would work. No matter what you hit me with, you can't knock me down. I think. Alright, so we don't have any hammer or anything, so we can't... I'm not gonna bother him. He can just sit there and durr for all he wants. Let's find another way to go up the mountain, shall we? Surely there's another way that I might have forgotten. Again, if I need help, I'll ask Trust. Let me just walk around a little bit and figure out how I did it in the first place. This is where Hufflepuff comes and flies in. I got it. Happy Dove. It is not Dove Day. I said that the last time though. I said that it was indeed Dove Day, but my god. My brain just clocked out. Hello. Okay. I guess this is towards the next path whenever we get the hammer, so we'll come back here a little bit later. Let's just keep going this way. Okay. Let's just keep going this way. You can't anymore. Okay, thanks, game. Thanks. Alright, let's do this. There it is. Is this all just... Yeah. Alright. Let me explore a little bit more. Oh, wait. Isn't this... Wait, isn't this... No, okay. I'll figure it out on my own time. And by own time, it probably means it's something that we haven't discovered yet, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. We went up from that way, right? Let's go down this way. Let me just double check and see. Wait, this is the path up the... This is the rock thing, no? I think so. Yeah, okay. Let me think a little bit. Someone's gonna be like, do you think? Yes. Your first Mario and Luigi, you really liked it, but you think your favorite is Bowser's Inside Story. You know, something beautiful about Bowser's Inside Story was... Or at least something that I enjoyed quite a lot was being able to play as Bowser. He was just such a powerhouse. But something, I don't know if this was for anyone else's save file, but I want to say it was for Bowser's Inside Story for me. I believe that once you beat the final boss, it does that thing where you have to... You pretty much have to... What's it called? Oh my god, I'm trying to think of the words, but it's just escaping me right now. Let me think a little bit. I believe it's... Oops. I believe it's... Don't mind me, I'm getting so distracted right now. You fight the boss, and then you think the game is done and there's gonna be post-content, but actually when you boot up the game again, it just puts you before where the boss was. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? A couple of games did that. And I hate when games do that. It's probably one of my biggest pet peeves. It's like, why? I finished this boss already. Why are we going back to the point where I have to do it again? Why can't there be no afterworld? Yeah, there's no post-game. Thank you. That's the terms that I was looking for. It just takes you to the save point. Yeah. Thank you for also saying... Yes, thank you for saying that. I hate that. I hate it. There's a super secret boss. I have no idea where my cartridge is. I can't lie to you. I have no idea where my cartridge is, but... Interesting that there's a super secret boss. I have no idea or recollection if I did that. But again, hate it. I don't want to see this boss anymore. I finished him. Don't put me back where I have to do it again. My god, just make an after area for me, please. Crazy boots. Did I tell you guys about my Pokemon Ranger? My Pokemon Ranger cartridge? It's Shadows of Almia. That gets me so mad. You didn't like the final boss? You thought it was pretty cool. I'm not talking about hating the final boss. I'm hating the fact that there was no post-game and it pushes you, as soon as you're done, it pushes you back to the save box before the final boss. That's the thing I'm talking about. I just don't like being in that limbo. If I have to do it over and over and over. It happened with Breath of the Wild. I actually didn't finish Breath of the Wild. Now I'll have to consider if I ever want to go back to it. Because that's pretty crazy that you're saying that that happens with Breath of the Wild. That's also sad. No 30 on Pokemon, but you're always curious on what everyone's favorite type is. Everyone, start typing your favorite type of Pokemon in the comments. I was waiting in a queue on the Pokemon Center today, the Pokemon Center website. And I was like, I wonder what the queue is for. And then I get in and I see a banner, right? I see a banner for Journey Together singular booster packs. I was like, wow. Click on it, sold out. At first it says add to cart, and then in 2 seconds it says it shifted to sold out. And I was like, oh my god. Like, actually, oh my god. That's kind of insane. Like, low-key. Why did they even put up that listing in the first place? It got taken down, but still. Okay. Poison, Psychic, Grass, Fairy. Haxorus, your beloved, but type is water. Very interesting. Steel, Grass, Dark, Fairy, okay. I feel like I've always been a water girl. But even then, I feel like there's more to me than that. I'm trying to think about what typing that I use on, like, the regular. I don't know. Who would want to be an electric gym leader, though? Yeah, electric sounds fun. I did say that one of my, like, top or favorite evolutions is Jolteon. Jolteon has always been fun to me. Favorite might be Grass, but you would think you'd probably be a psychic gym leader. I took a personality, like a quiz. I took a quiz online, like 1 or 2 years ago. That was like, it's gonna determine your Pokemon gym leader type and what type you'd use. And after I took that quiz, what kind of gym leader are you? That's pretty much it. And what type you would use, what type of Pokemon. And after I took that quiz, it told me that I'd be a ground type gym leader. I guess it's fitting for me to say that in Fall Dove's clothes, huh? But it was like very interesting for them to be like ground type. I'm very interested in working with poison Pokemon and ground type Pokemon more though. I feel like those are two typings that I don't necessarily get to utilize a lot. And I'm like, I'd like to use them more. Do I have a favorite attack? That's a good question. Also, everyone in chat, if you have a favorite Pokemon attack that you'd like to use. Ice Beam. If I can run Ice Beam on someone, I feel like I'd like Ice Beam. I do like going out of my way to get Ice Beam. Attack or move? Isn't that the same? What's the difference between an attack or a move? Or unless you're asking, do you mean an attack or a Pokemon move and taking them as synonymous? Synonymous. But yeah, Ice Beam. I always try. If someone can run Ice Beam in their kit, I try to get Ice Beam on there. Because there are moves that aren't attacking moves like Dragon Dance. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Favorite is Lick. JK, LOL. Don't worry, you could have said Lick. A lot of the boys in here would have been like based. Valid. Based. 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 Brawl? Aura Sphere, or the one called Tri-Attack. Yeah, Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack is typically found, I think, on Porygon. Porygon 2, Porygon Z. Usually in their kits. Moonblast is a fairy type. Moonblast is very pretty. You think that's just me, Dove? With what? Ice Beam? Or specify, JJ? Sometimes I forget what I say in 2 seconds. Mine is same as my favorite type. Psychic. Interesting. The licking? Oh, hell no, it's not. Absolutely no, it's not. I saw the pictures in that Discord. 𝗩𝗏𝗙 can send me the screenshot on Steam. So don't even start with it's just me. It's not. I saw those pictures. I saw those pictures. I see what happens in the Discord. 𝗩𝗏𝗙 sends it to me. Hi, Raz. How's Evans? Always remember the first time you saw close combat in Gen 4. Thought it was so cool. That is so true. You know, right? You know what? You're valid. You're valid for actually saying that. Nice. I wonder how long I can do that for. But let me go back and talk to this turtle man. Wait. How do I do it this? Is there a way for me to, like... Hold on, don't mind me. That's a pretty banging beat, I know. I actually forgot how to do this. If anyone in here would like to backseat me on where to go, you can, but don't give me too many spoilers. Like, you're gonna have to fight this and this and this and this next. I just need to know if I just need to know where to go, that's all. Don't mind me just taking water and then just spitting it back out. Crazy. Let's go back in the cave and see if we find anything of interest. There might be like a little place for me to put water and I'm just not realizing where to put it. Yeah, it's obviously not here. Never played any of the Mario games, but they're so entertaining to watch. Oh, I agree. Cannot remember, let me check. Of course, thank you. Thank you for helping. I appreciate that. Yeah, these are always so entertaining. I feel like entertaining to watch maybe one, but also entertaining to play. The music is so nice. The character designs, I feel like, are so whimsical. I feel like everything in this is so magical. Especially for replaying it however many years later. Maybe if I spin it enough times, this. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep squirting water in it. Maybe something good will happen. You're right. You're so right, Teacup. You're about to type, I've never played this game before. Imagine. I also get more items out of this. I get more mushrooms, which is good. Because I feel like I may need them. GBA had many magical great games. You know, I really wish they put more of the Pokemon titles on this. I know they only have Pokemon Stadium, which I haven't played before. But, like, Leaf Green, Fire Red, Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby? Come on. They should have put that on this. I can't wait for them to upgrade or update the GameCube library and add in Colosseum and XD, because that was my jam. That was literally my jam. Did man play Gen 3? Sadly, I did not play any of Gen 3 growing up. My brother had all 3 of the cartridges, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, but the only Game Boy... Okay, so I didn't have a Game Boy growing up, but what I had, if you want to count it as a Game Boy, is the Nintendo, like the first generation of Nintendo DS with the Game Boy attachment at the bottom. That's what I had. And the only Pokemon Game Boy game that I had was Leaf Green. I enjoyed it though. I very much enjoyed it. Let me not I don't want to say anything as like I'm not thankful for it, because I'm very thankful that I got that, but no, I did not play any of Gen 3 before. I have not. When your bro got Diamond, you asked for Pearl. I got Fire Red instead. Fair enough. My brother and I were trying to coordinate and do the same thing as you're saying that. He asked for Diamond, I got Pearl. I can't remember if he had Fire Red. He probably did. But we were always trying to communicate with each other as to which game... How do I say this? Which game versions we were getting so the other can get the other one. I feel like it's been a long time since we traded with each other too. Meaning like traded for Pokemon. Young Yu got scammed by a Pokemon cartridge. Pokemon Naranja. That's crazy. And you know what's crazier? Pokemon Naranja. You can technically consider that a thing now because Pokemon Scarlet, the academy is Naranja Academy. So, did you get scammed or were you told about the future? Big brain moment. You still have Platinum for the Nintendo DS. I remember when Platinum came out, I had like the little... there was like a bundle that came out with a figure of Giratina and Shaman and the little carrying case. I have no idea where the two of those are. And I think I actually don't know where my Platinum cartridge is, which is so sad. I wish I knew where it was, but... Good times. Platinum was great. I wish they would make more, like... I feel like... Oh my god, sorry, my mouth kind of like did a sound. Anywho, I feel like a lot of like console and console gaming is going towards bigger, better, can be docked in your house. And I miss when everything was like kind of tiny and portable, you know? I wish they would bring that back. I like that sort of thing. Being able to... I mean... I'm sure that the Nintendo Switch 2 can fit in one of you guys' pockets, but typically for a girl's pocket, it can't fit, obviously, but we need like smaller consoles. Even if they did reruns, I feel like people, especially collectors, would go crazy if they were like, we're introducing Game Boy Color back. I feel like people would go nuts. This is just for coins... The water and that pump. Oh. Oops. Did you figure out what it is, Onyx? How many mushrooms do I have? 30. Oh. Hopefully that's enough. When I tell you I'm trying my best to figure out where to go and I can't. I genuinely can't. Imagine you just do this for the hour. It says go back to before the cave and you'll see a broken bridge. Okay, hold on. Before the cave. A friend said that clown type actually existed thanks to Mr. Mime. Fair enough. Take the lower path. Wait, was that it? Thank you, Onyx. You know, I thought there was something going on with the lower path, and then I couldn't put my finger on it. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Watch me pass this broken bridge that you speak of like 5 times. Imagine. Hold on. I'm gonna find this broken bridge. Trust. No. What is this? No. You played this game many years ago and you don't remember. I think what's crazier is that I played this a couple months ago and I don't even remember what I did. Genuinely. I don't remember what I did at all. Sad. And by a couple of months, July, August, September, October. So that's what, 3 months. Go back before the cave and you'll see a broken bridge. Oh, probably before the cave that I came out from, right? Hold on. Move! Move, sunglasses man, move! I need to go back. The Hoo-Hoo people have such very fancy... They have pretty fancy looking outfits. That's for sure. No. I don't think this is it. This is crazy that I did this a couple months ago and I can't remember exactly what it is. Meaning like exactly what it is that I might be missing. Someone's going crazy in chat right now and they're probably like, oh my god, woman, you passed it like 12 times. Imagine. Now this is the true gamer experience, you guys. This was gaming back in whatever year this came out in, 2003. I just threw a number out there. If this was gaming back in 2003, you know that all of us would be looking for this darn bridge for like 2 hours. Let's be real. Before we all thought to ourselves, well, I think the game is soft lock, and then you quit, and then you never play it again. Trust me though, I will find where it is. Do not even worry about it. Trust and believe that I will find this bridge. It takes me like 12 hours. Go back to the part with the up and down routes. And the house with the Hammer Brothers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think we did that part with the Hammer Brothers. Wait, is the bridge done? No. And then we talked to them already, right? Get us some Hoo-Hoo blocks. Okay. Hammers are the greatest. Pictographs on the walls here are ancient letters known as hieroglyphics. Not me clicking on it expecting that I knew how to read them. That's kind of nuts. There has to be something that I'm missing. Does it feel like you're missing something? What is this thing called again? Hoo-Hoo Village. I might have to look it up myself. Hold on. Nope, we went here already. Oh my god, not me looking in the same place 12 times. Then the bridge is repaired. Go to the mountain. It's not! Is there something that I'm... Does it feel like you're missing something? See? Let me go ahead. Let me talk to let me just press A and talk to everyone. If it tells me that I haven't talked to everyone yet, then I feel like I would have been bamboozled. Happy Dove Day. It's not Dove Day. I was about to say that it was, but it actually isn't. Go eat some chicken nuggets. Thank you, Camille. Thank you for the fat super chat. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy Dove Day. Thank you again, JJ, for the super chat. When is Dove Day? It doesn't exist. Silence. By real decree, I said that it doesn't exist. No, yeah. I'm just here. It's this Friday, the 10th. No! Wait, is it? Oh my god, wait. Did I put my birthday in Animal Crossing for the 10th? Doing well. Work keeps pulling you away, so you've been lurking. I think I put it for 7/7, no? But fair enough. I that you're... Man. I hope that when you're done with work today that you get a good eep. You get a good eep and you rest well, Camille. Dove Day is every day she's here. Maybe the real Dove Day was the friends we made along the way. What friends did you guys make? I'm curious. Is that crazy for me to say, to ask you what friends did you make in chat? Who are your friends? That everyone is like, are you guys, are we friends? Surely I've talked to everyone now. This piece of HOOO garbage game. This actual piece of HOOO garbage game. This actual piece of HOOO garbage game. I just probably didn't talk to one NPC. I probably didn't talk to just one NPC. And this piece of HOOO garbage at a game.
You can't cross the bridge until you talk to all of the villagers.
Oh, actual... My game's saved. You'll be up for another 6 hours. Oh, nuts. That's not... I still hope that you get a good sleep regardless. That's nuts. Speaking of nuts, I made it to the mountain. Thank you, Onyx, for helping me. I appreciate it. Did you talk to all the villagers? My god. Oh, shucks. My actual god. Oh, shucks. Can you tell that I'm getting... I got livid. Got livid at this game. That's a crazy punishment. I got it. Yeah, I had to talk to I literally had to make sure I talked to everyone. You went to go look at a video? Oh, no worries. If you heard me mad, it was me being mad at the game, not at you. Don't worry. I would never get mad at you. I think. I don't know, actually. No, I wouldn't. Actually, yeah, in Mario Kart, I would get mad at you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Poor LUIGI. I was gonna say, is there a time where I would? Yes. For good, justifiable reason, Mario Kart. Mario Kart be some crazy boots. That's for sure. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, yes. But that's because we all go at it. We all go at each other in Mario Kart pretty recklessly. So that's valid for me to say, no? Nice. Oh, nuts. Okay. I need to get down the timing for dodging these attacks. But I guess I should say again that if you're looking for someone that's good at playing this game, you shouldn't watch me. I'm trying to get everything down. Oh, shucks. First, I have to talk to every villager. As soon as I say I have to get the game down, I drop all the way down. Thanks, game. Thanks. Thanks. Truly a memorable experience. Truly a memorable experience on this live stream. I love it. Crazy boots. Mario is how I feel right now when Luigi's jumping on his head. Comedic timing perfected. Oh my. That also means that I have a lot of things to clip today, right? Or I have a couple of things to clip. I have to take my time and do that too. I feel like a lot of the time when I come on here and I know I haven't been clipping, and I know Spectre told me he's away. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of good clip material, especially for a good chunk of the streams. I have to say, or I have to admit to you guys that I do think that multiple things happen during stream which are funny. Should go ahead and clip it out, as I was yapping about that the other day, but I just need to get back on a coherent schedule, you know? Which I'm trying my best to do that. I came to that realization today. I need to sit down again and just write in my journal. But not in like the daily planner that I use. I've been using it, trust. But I'm talking about like me doing reflection work. I have a journal that I just write. It's like a thought dump almost, but I need to sit down and do that. Because I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm slack-a-lacking a little bit. Look at Bones McGee over there. Alright. Oh, nuts. Bones McGee might, Bones McGee might be a little bit difficult. Alright. Dry Bones. Give a mushroom to your brother. Tell him you love him. Very well done. Oh, nuts. I didn't jump early enough. Or I jumped early, I think is the term. Man. I baked cupcakes yesterday, as I was saying that earlier in chatting. They actually turned out not that bad. They say for chocolate cake, I don't know if anyone else has heard of this. I don't know if you want to call it a hack, per se. But they say for when you're making chocolate cake, something that you can do to make the cake have more of a chocolate flavor or make the chocolate more prominent is to put hot water in it. I can't remember if it was boiling or not, but I boiled out some water before I put it into my cake mixture, and honestly, it tasted pretty good. I mean, on one half of it, it's kind of like, could I tell the difference between when I typically don't use boiling water versus regular temperature water? No. I was like, damn, I should try and play around with this more. I think I said this already on stream as is, but I'd like to bake more, especially during this season. I feel like right now is just prominent time to bake. Or the perfect time, I should say. Well, every season is the perfect time to bake. Just have to know what ingredients and stuff you would want or need. Oh my gosh, apologies if you heard me burp, but 100,000% would like to bake more. I wanted to get muffin mix random. I wanted to get muffin mix and then I forgot about it. Heard your sister mention that before. She does a lot of baking. That's good to hear. Meaning that that at least someone else does the same thing. Meaning like they boil their water for chocolate. Yeah, it's supposed to, I feel like it's supposed to make the chocolate bloom in a sense. Oh, nuts. I have to pay attention to the way they rotate their heads, I think. Or I can just do this. Is that Mario? Yeah, okay. More rich? Yeah, it's supposed to be more rich, I believe. I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I also want to say it's supposed to make the cake more moist. It's supposed to do something. I feel like it's supposed to make it more rich, though. Because it's... people typically put hot water in chocolate cake. Also, I don't remember the last thing that we upgraded on this list. Let's do... let's do defense and then we'll go down from there. Nice! I'm making you hungry, LOL. I feel like it's typical on my streams, though, that I talk about food. Or it's normal. Alright, so we have to figure out what's going on there. Let's go this way and see what's going on. Come up here. And then let's come up here. Do that and get this. There's a specific... Look at Mario right now. Look at Mario's face. I feel like that's the face of... I'm tired. I am on my last straw, you know? That's how I felt. That's how I felt a couple minutes ago. Crazy boots. Oh. I got my little... I said this a little earlier, but I ordered some stuff. I went ahead and ordered more stuff, but... My god, I got a little hamster. I said this last time. I said this during the Mario Galaxy stream. There's like a little hamster thing that I got. And I was debating if I wanted it or not. And then I saw it's so tiny, by the way. And someone reviewed it and was like, he's so small, but it squeaks. And I was like, sold, immediately sold. Hamster, yeah. But people say, when I say hamster, it's just like a cute way of saying hamster. And then the squeak is kind of. Can you hear it? I feel like the squeak is so tiny, I have to talk. I feel like I have to talk. I have to talk at a good volume for you to hear it, maybe. I don't know if it's picking up. It's such a cute squeak. It's different from my rubber chicken, but I love it. I love it. I love this keychain so much. It sounds like my mic is glitching. Really? When I squeak the... when I squeak like this, it sounds like my mic is glitching. Fascinating. Anyways, yeah. It's so cute. They put it on discount. They put it on discount and I was like, sold. So sold. It's so cute. I love it so much. It's a toy? Yeah, it's like a little toy. Technically it's supposed to be a keychain. But if you want to consider a keychain a toy, then be my guest. Then yeah, it's a toy. Okay, let me not mess this up because I typically do. Mario, Luigi, 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 Mario, Luigi. Okay, perfect. Jump up here. We're gonna keep on going, go forward, see what's going on. Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy with my keychain. I got some more stuff that I'm not, like... I wasn't satisfied with, and I was like, I'm gonna go again. It was like a gacha thing that I wanted. I did not heal Mario. Oops. Alright, let's see if we last. Luigi is due for a level up too. Alright, good thing he's going after Luigi. I think I kinda understand when he attacks who, but I just want to play it on the safe side. Speaking of level up, Luigi got a level up, which is good. Ah, that's dash. We need to bump that stash up a little bit. I know I said I was going down the list, but I'm gonna bump this up. Nice. 111. I love to see it on the board. Let's go ahead and heal Mario this time. Okay. And then get... Oh, come on! Is that what your earlier tweet was referring to? Yeah, that one of the things that I ordered... Well, a couple of things that I ordered were blind box stuff. But one of them... It's kind of maddening. I ordered... I want to give information, but it's like I don't want to give too much information. I ordered art. And... pretty much some of the it didn't show on the listing what the options were too clearly, but when I had the box in my hand I was able to see all the options, right? So I was like, I don't necessarily want this piece of art from the pull. It was like a two for one pull in the box, so I would get 2 pieces of art in the box, which again, it's not that bad of a deal, I think. Anyways, looking at the box, scanning through all of the pieces of art, and I was like, this one doesn't really call out to me, but no, and it's too dark. That was the issue, was that it was too dark for my likeness. I was like, why would I want that? It also just featured characters that weren't on the lineup, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm not giving out too much information, I hope. Anywho, Me saying anyways and anywho too many times. Open the box. It was the same piece of art that I said that. Why would I want this? Just like, oh, I feel like sometimes they hear you. Sometimes it feels like the universe hears you and your manifestation gets brought to light so quick, you know? Kinda nuts. That's Luigi. Yup. The way that their heads rotate are so interesting. That's Mario, right? Yeah. Hello, Pumpkin 07s. I'm gonna put up one of the pieces of art, I think, but at the same time, the other one, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Genuinely don't know what I'm gonna do. Because again, it's like, ugh. I was banking on, I was really banking on this. It feels like yes. It feels a little bit too spot on. I feel like I was a paid actor, you know? That's like me when I was thinking about this today. I was like, it probably feels like I'm a paid actor every time I mention the Treasure Mountain game. And I'm like, I'm not in HoloLive. It's not, I'm not wrong, I'm not in HoloLive, but like, I'm like, damn. How many times do I say I have to say that on stream and then I have to say in the same sentence, I'm not in that company, I just like the game. Which is true, I have to go back on that game again, by the way. It was so fun. / it is fun in general to play. She is secretly, oh yes. I am secretly a really... Oh, nice. I like how I did that. Actually, I can do that with not seeing any of the game at all. And eating 2 chicken nuggets. That was so easy to do, so I don't even know what you're talking about. Crazy boots. I'm fighting with all the Jolindas in my head. I forgot about that name for a second. I was like, what name? Jolinda. Where are we going? This way? Huh? Uh-oh. Wait, that's a boss, isn't it? That looks like a boss. Let me just heal up. Chicken nuggets. Yeah, so true. You're honestly not wrong about the chicken nuggets. And Camille put it in my head. Chicken nuggets. I have pasta though that I need to finish off. And then I think... Oh, you know, I'm... Sounds so random. We're on the topic of food. I don't know if anyone else does this. But I was able to do groceries this past weekend. And I got a block of cheese. And I cannot tell you how excited I am to just eat cheese. Like, I want to grate some of it, I think, and I wanted to make macaroni from scratch. But I just want to cut it into like little cubes or slices and eat it. I was just laying down in bed and I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, oh, hell yeah. And then I completely forgot that I wanted to do that today. Just munch on cheese. I don't know if anyone in here just likes to munch on cheese like I do, but... And that's what I was trying to get. That's what I was trying to get towards. But oh my god. Okay, obviously we're fighting him. It's normal, you think so? You get that, but not for cheese makes me feel like it's not normal. Cheese yummy, so true. Cheese is so yum in the tum. How could you not like cheese? Cold, solid cheddar cheese. Yeah, I have a block of cheddar. Travelers, I am 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 the ancient weapon of the HOOO civilization. Alright, let me move my model too because I'm blocking a little bit. Here, maybe here is good. Beyond this point, the path grows even crueler. You must prove yourselves up to the challenge. Dare you try this challenge? Yeah. You must start now, and you must catch 10 Hoo-Hoo spirits within 30 seconds. You will destroy a block of cheese given the opportunity. I know, and then some cheese is just like it hits so different. Do not fall off the ledges or you will immediately fall. I feel like that's the equivalent of me saying if you guys like Baby Bell cheese or the Laughing Cow. Laughing Cow is another one. Mind you, Baby Bell and Laughing Cow are different. I love snacking on cheese. Wait. Okay, that wasn't fair, game. That wasn't fair. You failed. Yeah, because you started... Yes. Started me on the wrong foot. What is this game doing to me? You failed. Well, shut up. I'm gonna do it again. You failed. Oh my god. Take... Yes. Hold on, you guys. I have to lock in. Oh, I should have went back. Hold on. I feel like every time Luigi's a pixel off the ledge. I did not struggle this much when I played this the first time. And by the first time, I mean a couple months ago. You failed. Oh my god, yes. Hi, welcome. On some crackers or dry bread. Yes, yes, yes. The Laughing Cow. Laughing Cow is 100% like a spreadable sort of cheese. Is the RNG like that bad? That it keeps spawning the orbs like so far away? Oh, nuts. You fail. Oh, right. Yes. I hope I'm bringing back all those memories of your car rides. Watch them put I was gonna say watch them put the orbs in the same place. Oh my god. Can you tell that I'm struggling, game? You have cleared the challenge. Are you sure? I fell on the floor. Now for your next challenge, you must defeat me. My god, it took me 10 years just to do that. I bet you have fury, huh? 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗓. Let's begin. What are we doing? Oh yeah, right. Hello. Huh? Oh, nuts. I thought I jumped early enough. Let's use a bros attack. I feel like we haven't done that for a bit, yeah? It's on number 1, right? Yeah, we have to make sure it's on number 1. Oh, no. I messed up. Alright. We have to practice that a little bit more. That's not a problem, though. Sometimes you're not going to be able to get things on the first try. And by first try, I mean I haven't played this game for a couple of weeks, so... just brush it off. Water off a duck's back. B. A. And then B. Nice! You know what's sad? I just want to stick to doing that. LOL. I don't have to, though. Mario. Let's get rid of this. Mario, Luigi. Perfect. And then do this. It's like eating the cream part of the Oreo first, meaning like eating just a block of cheese. I guess so, yeah. There's like there's just a satisfying feeling of doing that. Even, I guess, as some of you guys admitted to, like, liking eating cheese. Do you guys like charcuterie boards? If someone in here says no, after they said they like eating cheese, I would be very surprised. Do you all know what a charcuterie board is? If you don't know. a charcuterie board. I'm saying it like caramel and caramel. But a charcuterie board, they typically have crackers, cheese, sometimes fruits, and different spreads on them. Kind of fancy if you think about it. But man, I love those. I feel like, too, on another note, it's just so satisfying to sit down and spread some cheese on a cracker and eat it. Man, now I'm getting hungry. Your other sister always has them at get-togethers. It's so... I feel like on one half, when you have everything in front of you, it's fun to prepare a charcuterie board. But on another half of it, I guess it's just so satisfying to take part in. Meaning to be a part of one, to prepare one, to get to eat one. And they're also yum. You don't have actual cheese or the board. I feel like it might be uncommon in certain households to have the board, but like you typically see them at events. Charcuterie. Ah, I see. Yeah, often. But it's very good. Yeah, I feel like when you see them, it always hits the spot. And then you also know that you're in for a good time. It's just like the perfect little appetizer. And then I just feel so dainty. I just feel so dainty with my little cracker. And then my little... If I want to spread something on the cracker, to spread it on and then put... maybe like a fruit on it, or alternatively like take my little cracker and then take my little cheese cube and put it on the small tiny cracker and then eat it. It's just such a vibe. It's just such a nice feeling to have. I'm manifesting that everyone gets to have a charcuterie board in their future. Oh, my mouth. You have passed this test too. Now you must face the test of reaching the summit. What about facing the test of a charcuterie board? Because low-key, I can go for one right now. Wait, I have to look at... There's something that's bothering me about this model. Hold on. Nope, I'm good. Oh, okay, I'm good. It's just something looked a little bit off, and then I had to make it a little bit bigger, but no, it's fine. Oh, hello. Wait, are we good? Are we... Oh, for a second I was like, huh? Are you gonna not let me... Are you gonna not let me continue? Tummy growls, I know. Every stream I cannot help but talk about food. I feel like food in some senses can be a universal language. Or a universal... Almost a universal love language. Everyone bonds over food. It's Thanksgiving here this coming weekend, rather on Monday. Yes, I did see that somewhere, that it's Canada's Thanksgiving this week. I hope you have fun. You're looking forward to all the good food, and so you will get to enjoy one very soon. That's awesome to hear. And again, like, I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving and you have a good one. Yeah, I saw that. I have a little calendar in the pond, and it had Thanksgiving Canada, and I was like, I have to ask Onyx. I almost forgot. But I hope you enjoy it. Is Thanksgiving in Canada similar to Thanksgiving in the States? When is the USA Thanksgiving? Next month, towards the end. I believe the 27th. It typically falls on a Thursday, and I don't know if JJ is here, but JJ did tell me it's on his birthday. That I remember. Yeah, the 27th. Alright, yeah. See, I remember. Also remember JJ's birthday, too. Wait, where am I going now? Am I? Does it feel like you're... Oh, no. I feel like it is. Yeah, it is. Thanks for remembering. Yeah. I remember things. Trust. Thanks for the info. You're welcome. If you don't wish JJ a happy birthday on Thanksgiving, then... I might have to punish you. Oh, come on! Hey, look, it's the dino I drew in the thumbnail. I wonder what he's called. I just remember that he was here. Rex. He's so cute, Rex. I love him. Oh, yeah. the artwork that is featured in today's thumbnail. I drew it myself. I love how I started making it out to be a big deal that someone drew for me. I drew it myself. Thank you, Dove. Thank you for drawing the artwork in today's thumbnail. You're welcome, Dove. It's kind of tricky to draw, if I do say so, but it was fun. It was a fun experience to do. I did it last week. At least in your experience and what you've seen of the States, except no American football game. I always forget there's something going on with football in the States during Thanksgiving, but I never keep track of it. You know what there is, though, during Thanksgiving in the States? There's a big parade that's held, I believe it's in New York? Every year. There's that. And then there's also... there's like a dog show. That's what I wanted to talk about. Of course you wanted to talk about the dog show, Kamiyoshi. Of course you did. Yeah, there's a dog show that's held every year. Is it still Macy's? Yeah, Macy's is the company that does it. Yeah, the Rosa's parade. Wait, who's Rosa? I never heard of that one. There's like a dog show that I just want to peep at it. I think it's after the parade. But I just like seeing dogs. El Desfile de Rosa, the Rose Parade. No, I've never heard of that. I know of the Macy's one, but I haven't heard of the Rose one. I guess this is something new for me to look into. Oh, I'm standing on the wrong piece. Hold on. Okay. If I just come here a little bit more, this might be the issue. Yeah, there it is. There it is. If I can come here and then... There it is. And then... What's here? Ah. Okay, heard. You're from LA and am confused on the... Confused. The Rose Parade is on New Year's. Oh. Oops. Sorry, Luigi. Forgot you don't drink water. Sorry, boy. The Rose Parade is done in Pasadena, California. I see. I've never heard of it before. I guess there's always something new to learn every day. Or you learn something new every day is what I wanted to say. Dang. What happens typically during the Rose Parade? I'm just curious. I feel like I haven't seen it on television before. That's why I'm curious to ask. Time to go? Oh, thank God. Thank God, meaning like, thank God you get to leave work, not thank God that you're leaving my stream. That might have came out a little bit wrong, but yeah, thank God that you get to leave. Oh my God, a 6-hour workday? Holy nut. I hope you get home so safe, Camille. That's number one. And then number two is thank you again for that super chat that you sent me earlier. Get a good sleep. But yeah, I was like, as soon as I said thank God like that, I realized that I probably could have come out wrong. So I hope you know what I meant when I said thank God. Oh, sevens, Camille. I hope you get home safe. My goodness. Not 6-hour workday, but that you stayed for so long, you know? Wait, where am I going? Huh? A 6-hour workday is pretty great, though. Yeah, no, he said that he had to work. They kept him overtime for 6 hours. I made a mistake when I said that. Sorry. I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. Where am I going? Huh? Hold on, I'm trying to figure out... I'm definitely missing something. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, okay, I got it now. I was like, what am I missing? And the... Huh? I had to jump on the platform, but I Didn't see that. Huh? What? What? Don't tell me that this game like glitched on me. That now it doesn't want me to even go through the portal. I'm opening a portal. Imagine. My god. Something else. Related but also not related at the same time. Imagine if Rivals was on the Switch. I feel like I'm like, there ain't no way right now. There ain't no way that this game is bugged. Imagine if Rivals was on the Switch. Switch 2, by the way. I have no idea how it could run on the Switch 1 if it's having problems on the PS4. 2 Luna ults would break it. On the Switch 2, you think? What's... Huh? Hold on. Let me reboot this whole game. Something is amiss. Something is actually amiss right now. That's interesting. Soft. I feel like the portal is soft lock. If it runs in the PS4, the Switch 2 should run it. I'm crossing fingers. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I was talking about it during the Direct. And I remember, during the Direct, they had a trailer for Apex. And I was like, if they could put Apex on the Switch 2, then they could put Marvel Rivals. And then what was the next game after that? It was called Hella and the something something something. And the spelling was the same. H-E-L-A. That kind of Hella. And I was like, ain't no way right now that Nintendo is trying to play some sort of joke on me. It really felt like it. Isn't that interesting, though? I'd be so excited. That also means that I'd be able to play with some of you guys. I feel like some of you guys in here would play Rivals on the Switch. I feel like I would also... It might be easier for me to access, so I would play...
Co-op.
Huh? Wait, what's... There's something that I'm missing. Do I maybe have to go from... Okay, hold on. I think I know what the problem is. I'm going from the wrong place. Hold on. This is like your little sister playing video games. She's stuck in the same spot for like 20 minutes. I also feel... I also feel like I've been stuck in the same spot trying to platform for 20 minutes. I think I feel like I'm supposed to be... Yeah, does it feel like you're missing something? Oh my actual god. I'm sorry, you guys. That was literally it. That was literally it. My god. Does it feel like you're missing something? Oh, Onyx, I don't think you were here when we were watching the trailer. We were watching some trailer and they talked about the flower and I was just getting mad at it. And then in the middle of me raging, the flower says during the trailer, what? Was it something that I said? And then I started screaming even more. I feel like that was like comedic timing in a nutshell. Luigi got a level up. Nice. Let's increase... Maybe his defense can use a little buff. Okay, we're getting a whole bunch of ones. Heard. Yeah, that was kind of... insane. This is the Wonder Flower. Yeah, when they were advertising the actual in-person Wonder Flowers, like a piece of merch that you can buy. Got me so livid. Poor Rex. I'm just smooshing him and smooshing him and smooshing him. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm like... I feel like some collector out there probably would want it, but me? Oh. Oh, and then... Well, it doesn't have to be after this, but I think... the 𝗓𝗓𝗙𝗢𝗥 Sensei anime came out today. I think today was the big day, October 10th? Yeah? I have to watch that. Gonna fund you for when it's out. That's crazy. I feel like that's just pure evil if someone comes in here and sends me money and it's like... This is for the flower. And then you know the thing is, when you send me when you guys send me monies to buy things, I do go out of my way and get it. Now I'm gonna... If someone actually funds me to get that flower... Low-key, I'm gonna be thinking of all of you. And depending on if it's a plushie or not, I think I might smack it. That thing gives me That thing gives me so much Is that what you wanted to say? Yes. Yes, actually. Gives me so much Hate it. Oh my god, a 4 set. Okay. I do indeed do not like that flower. I jumped a little bit too early there. Oh, that's evil. That's evil targeting Luigi. That's evil. It looks like hard plastic. Oh, gosh. I have no idea what any of those words mean, JJ. She wants to smack 𝗓𝗓𝗥. That's some crazy boots. As you wrote terms in my chat that I have no idea what they mean. But yeah, I had mad beef with that flower. I really do. That game will come on the schedule at some point. I do have it, and I did express that I was gonna start it. I did express the notion that I was gonna start it over from the beginning because I didn't finish the game and then no one was watching. I literally had no one watching when I was playing, so... Okay, very well done. Hop a little bit more. And then Luigi does a hop. Nice! Love to see those luckies coming in clutch. Luigi. Luigi! Luigi! Okay, they can't reach. But can he reach up here? Yes. That was not what I was supposed to do. Okay, let me try that again. Because that looked like... Ugh. Going between the buttons confuses me sometimes. Because it's like you have to press this, then you have to press this, then you have to press this to cancel this, then you have to do this. Oh! Summit ahead. Beware of excessive whirlwind spinning. Am I gonna You're actually joking. You're actually joking me. You're actually joking. Crazy. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. Then how am I supposed to get there? Oh my god, this game is getting me tilted. This game is getting me so mad. Hold on. Jump, jump, jump. Just breathe in and... I'm actually gonna start screaming at this game. I actually feel like I'm gonna start screaming at this game. Someone's gonna be like, do it. Do it, kid. Just scream at the top of your lungs. A lot of stuff with the limited gear at the time makes it part of the game. Limited gear kind of sucks. Surprising that we haven't seen a store yet, huh? Why is that blocked? Does it feel like you're missing something? It kinda does. Hold on. Obviously, if that's not the way, then there's somewhere else that's the way. Do you know the way? Apparently I don't. Oh, fudge. Deja vu? What feels like deja vu? Me sitting here struggling with controls? Oh, shucks. Oh, come on now. There has to be something that I am neglecting. Oh, wait a minute. Just curious. I swear to everything, if this was it. Wait. Also, nice detail that you could see something in the background that I have no idea what it is. Very nice. Oh my god. That was it. Oh my god. They can never make things simple. I feel like there has to be a boss coming up. So just in case. Lucky 7th. I think, oh yes. Hold on. Should be a save block somewhere. Yep. Alright, let's look through this telescope, see what's going on. Nice. Nice fortress. Looks like a chess piece, right? I have no idea how chess works. Besides their pieces. There's like rook, queen, king, knight, horse, pawn. Pawn 2, pawn 3, pawn 4, rook, moon knight, moon knight. Alright. I think we have to be ready. These stones look mighty important. Hello, he does not want to answer us, so let's just do this. Fools! What are you kicking that for? Oh my god, apologies. I was drinking water. I had a burp in me. That's a really rare stone. It's called a HOOO block. And I'll tell you, anyone who tries to kick a HOOO block down the mountain is a thief in my book. Uh-oh. Huh? My name? Oh, right. I'm called 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 I see. I've never been involved with that type of chess, but I'd love to learn more. Was that the townsfolk are all worried about me? Really? But I didn't mean to make them worry. See, what happens is this. I saw Prince Peasley and followed him up here. And then I saw this huge egg had appeared. I was shocked. I was speechless, which is rare. So anyway, I've just been here keeping this poor egg warm ever since. Yup, that's the deal. Who would try to hatch a random egg that randomly fell out of the sky? That's a plot for probably many games that I have no idea about any titles off the top of my head. So I think something will hatch out of it pretty soon. That's what happens with eggs. Yup, Pokemon taught me that one. Oh, it's here. It's time. Oh, wow. It's about to hatch. I can't take the suspense. 𝗩𝗡𝗙𝗥. You sure that's your son? Must have had a green wife. No, he said... that's a shock. Talk about one crazy egg. He has the green and orange that you have. Unless that's, again, that was just something that fell out of the sky. I forgot already. Okay, bye. Yeah, you're right. That's one crazy looking Charizard. But before that, He looked like Charizard when he was flying off there. We have Drago Ho-Ho as our boss. Oh my god. Charizard, Ho-Ho, eggs. This is just Pokemon in disguise, imagine. Oh, nuts. Mom says we have Pokemon at home. Pokemon at home. B? A? B. Nice. Actually, let's try that again, but this time with Mario, right? Since I messed that up. Oh, come on. Hi, Eric. Oh, Sevens, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Its eyebrows look like wavy parted here. Oh, yeah, I can see it. I see the vision. I feel like... I don't want to take chances on this stone. That's why. My goodness. I see it. He looks like a little business mogul. I could see him in like a... I could see him in like a suit and tie. Oh, come on. I keep missing that. Oh my. Not good. Alright. He's back down to size, but I don't want to risk anything, so I'm just gonna take a mushroom here. Pretty good playing the new Digimans. Very nice. How far are you? I know nothing about it, but just curious to hear how far you are. Let's go back and do the bros move. B. A. Hold on. I did see Onyx. I think you asked me about ZA, right? In the end, are you getting ZA digital or physical? I think, you know, ideally, I would have loved to get it physical. But I think I'm gonna opt for getting it digital because I did say that day of. Which I believe it's a Thursday, right? I know I had said that day of. I would have loved to... Uh-oh. Okay. Next turn we have to heal. I would, in an ideal scenario situation, I would have loved to pick it up physical, but I don't think I'm gonna have the chance to do so. That's number one. And then number two is I think no one has said this yet, but I did promise you guys that I was gonna stream it twice as a way of saying thank you to the people that have funded me for the game. I would like to stream it twice, once in the morning and then once later on in that same day. Especially depending on how the session goes, so... Oh my. Okay, those are certainly dodgeable. I just have to be more careful. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. You still have to wait 10 days. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I was like, 10 days seems like a lot. It always feels like, with it inching closer and closer, that it's gonna be out pretty soon. Also, I did say that my brain tricked me into thinking it was gonna come out this week. But no, I said I was gonna... This is me talking to myself, making mental notes, by the way. I'm gonna just do this from now. We should heal when he's small like this. That's gonna be better. I said to myself, and I made a reminder to myself that I was gonna pre-order it to download on my Switch. The day before... No, on the 11th I was gonna download it on my Switch. But I can wait until the day before, I feel like. Or 2 days before, even. Do I know who I'm starting with? Oh yeah, I decided already that I was gonna start with Totodile. Did all of you decide? Don't have to... Oh. Surprise? Oops. Surprise! Totodile as well? Nice. What is everyone else starting with? Curious. Okay. I feel like Mario can use some more HP. I'm just gonna do where I feel is fit. 𝗩𝗙𝗥? Okay. Anyone else in here? 𝗩𝗙𝗥 or Chikorita? Hello. Huh? Ha 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 ha! Cheers to your mustaches! This incredibly dazzling man is none other than Prince Peasley! What happened to you? You mean this was not your son? Damn. Ha 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 ha! Well, I suppose you could call it a bit of an accident. As I was investigating events throughout the country for this top-secret mission I'm on, I suddenly encountered 𝗓𝗏𝗕𝗥 and her vile underling 𝗩𝗏 here on this mountain. But by the time I realized who the fiends were, it was too late. They transformed me into that and shut me inside the egg. Is that so? Princess Peach's voice has been stolen. I wouldn't worry about Princess Peach. I'm quite sure she'll be fine. She'll be fine? At any rate, we should chase after 𝗓𝗏𝗕𝗥. I want you to visit Queen Bean and Bean Bean Castle once you climb down the mountain. It may be that 𝗓𝗏𝗕𝗥's next target is in Bean Bean Castle. I'd bet my life on it. Oh, here's a gift for me, autographed of course. Oh, nice rose. Yellow roses symbolize friendship. Ha ha ha. I think a rose matches your green perfect. Wow. So Mario gets nothing. If you show that rose at Bean Bean Castle, they'll permit you to enter. Enter. And with that, I must get back to my mission. May we meet again. Yeah, but not as a dragon, please. You were annoying to fight. Oh, thanks for the ride. That was nice of you. Do you talk to us? I'll take you up to the summit. Want to go to the summit? No. If it were a red rose, that would have been nuts. Oh, you took away your message. What happened? You wanted to keep your starter a surprise? That's kind of nuts. No one else said anything. 𝗩𝗙𝗥. Rayquaza, LOL. I'm kind of concerned. It might be too early to talk about this. I don't know. But I'm kind of concerned about ZA because it feels like they haven't shown us a lot. And it also feels like everything is going to be encapsulated in the city, right? I guess it's going to be similar to Legends Arceus where everything was in quote-unquote Sinnoh. But it felt like everything was expansive, right? Because you got to go to another outer world and got to explore levels based on different maps. Yeah, that you could select. I'm scared that secluding everything to just one area, mind you, it's supposed to be quote-unquote huge, is going to make it feel small. Like I feel like there hasn't really been a lot of information, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of options or a lot of things to do, and that's just my fear right now. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. It can be small but fun, but my problem, or with me saying that and expressing my concern, is I understand that the price of games have been rising. Yeah? Oh yeah, this is their house. Okay, hold on. I understand that the price of the games, or games in general, have been rising. But it feels like Pokemon has been missing a magic or a magical element to it. Like, in a sense, I feel like me playing it for the first time. We talked about Diamond and Pearl earlier, right? The magic that I experienced with Diamond and Pearl hasn't been the same for the past iterations of Pokemon games like Sword and Shield, let's say, or I'm forgetting the other one, Scarlet and Violet. You know, I'm just wondering, like, I guess we'll see next week. I'll have my answer if it's gonna live up to expectations or hype. Arceus was the whole region. This is just Lumiose. Yeah, you heard both someone who tried it say this and then another say it's very full of stuff, so you don't know what to expect. Yeah, I feel like we're all gonna get our own opinions next week once we get to try the games for ourselves. You understand that feeling right now with Digimon? Yeah. It's kind of crazy when you like fall in love with a series as a kid and then it's like you're growing up and you're getting older and then the game, they're trying to evolve, quote unquote, evolve the game. And it feels like it's not evolving, or it's not like it's I don't even want to say evolving in the wrong direction. It's just not hitting the same as it used to, you know? Boy, did you two arrive at exactly the right time. Just now, a Hoo-ville block fell down in the waterfall. Check it out. We'll use this to make you the ultimate hammer. Oh my gosh, apologies. I have some burps in me. Yeah, I have a couple of burps in me. Don't mind me. The other way around, where the evolution is better than what it was. Pokemon games have been lacking starting 3DS. Fair enough. Wait, hold on. Whew. Man, it feels so great to be making hammers again after such a long break. In fact, it feels so darn great that we went ahead and made you guys 2 hammers. Look at that craftsmanship. Ow, now you're playing with power. Yeah, you got that right. These bad boys are now all yours. You got hammers. Nice. You can use solar hammer action. I guess we ought to teach you guys how to properly use hammers, huh? First, press the R button to select your hammer. Okay. Hammer! Then press the A button to whack stuff, that's it. But right now, only the guy in front can use a hammer. So the action the guy in front does with the A button is called a solo action. The action the guy in the back does with the B button is called a bros action. This is the most basic of all the basics. Remember it, I'll try. Try whacking all kinds of stuff with those hammers. One manly whack breaks the hardest rocks. You know, you ought to break that hammer in by smashing the rock in the next room. Sad. You know I had to smack him first. Anyways, lots of jives going off today, huh? Hold on. A nut. I love it. At least Mega Evolutions are much better than Z moves, Gigantamax. Really? That's a fat opinion. I like all of them. Personally, I feel like all of them were suitable to the areas that they were in. I'm surprised that you're very hard on that opinion. Okay, we want to see a Pokemon game where every type has a gym or something similar, even the Elite Four and Criminal ranks. Always like seeing how different types are represented as puzzles. Yeah, I like the idea of gym types. I don't know yet how I feel on the idea or the notion of... There's a lot of buttons. Oh god. There it is. You want more Eevee evolutions? Give you a Ghost Eevee? I remember when the game first came out. Or the game Sword and Shield? No. Scarlet and Violet? Was it Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield? One of those two. And everyone was rumoring, oh, there's gonna be a rock type Eevee. There's gonna be a ground type Eevee that comes out. You just have to wait and see it. And then there wasn't any of that. That's kind of crazy. Okay, we have a rock We have a rock thing that we're breaking here. All right. Flying type Eevee. I know everyone... I guess the magic with Eevee is that it evolves into whatever you want to be, which that is a very powerful message within itself. Yeah. Wasn't that because of Lycanroc? I have no clue actually. I just remembered seeing it not happen, and I was like, "Yep." Closest we had to multiple gym was the one with the triplets, but one dual type among the rest would be neat. Yeah, that would... I feel like that would definitely take strategy into a whole nother level. Or thinking about strategizing a little bit more, yeah? I feel like for me... The reason I know I talked a little bit about my gripes of Pokemon and feeling like there's not enough... I go back, or I have been getting the last couple of games because I enjoy the story and I enjoy hearing a good story and story element, especially if Pokemon is involved. But I feel like for the past couple of games for a while now, I wish there were more legendaries in a main title and the story behind them were more fleshed out. Does that make sense? Ah, the minecarts. Alright, I ain't finna mess around with no minecarts. You want a villain. Well, every game has a villain. We've been just getting fanboys and delinquents. Really? Was Kieran not enough for you? I guess if you consider Kieran a fanboy for Ogerpon, but look where that took him. Oh no, I feel like okay. I got stuck here and I thought I soft locked the game. That was actually nuts that day. Okay, hold on. Imagine Missingo as a canon story thread. That would actually be crazy. En was such a good villain, I agree. En was so interesting as a villain, but I also have to say, younger me never processed him as a villain. I never processed him as a villain at all. I was just like, oh. Okay. His dad, I forget how to... I can't pronounce his name for the life of me, but you guys know it starts with a G. His dad was insane. Even in the remake, had me screaming at that fight. That fight was pretty hard. You know who I liked? I liked Colores. Colores was so good to me. Colores, just in general, is very yum. I don't even know what other word to describe him as, other than he's very yum. He's more of a rival. Yeah, he's an antagonist and not a villain. Fair enough. But yeah, I feel like everything, well, I miss it. I miss like the experience where it would be like, oh, legendary Pokemon is main threat, right? And then you have to go through a whole bunch of shenanigans to get to them. And then when you finally get to them, it's like in this dark setting, right? This crazy dark setting where something happens. And then the music, like you see the screen shake, and then the music, the beat goes, it's like like the music goes so hard. I want that experience back, and it feels like I haven't had that for a while. And it also feels like I feel like for those, now that I'm thinking about it, as I'm on the topic of legendaries, I feel like there's a issue of quality over quantity, where it's like, obviously, the further we go into a Pokemon main series, there are less and less legendaries. But I feel like the quality isn't there as what we were given in the past. I think that's as I'm yapping about it to you guys, I feel like that's a dilemma that I have. Sword and Shield they had that with Eternus. I can't even remember Eternus. I'm not going to lie to you. But those are the only main games you really did not enjoy. I can't even remember Sword and Shield. Besides, we had the dogs. Oh, Eternus was at the end with the president guy in his weird pants, right? And then his secretary. Whoa there, pards. It's been a Goomba's age since we had any strangers in these parts. Now listen, fellers, if you want to ride in them rusty old carts, I won't go a-stopping you. But I advise watching out for trouble. Yep, no one knows where them rails lead. Still, I'll tell you something. You might just be able to find jewels by jumping a bit in there. And while you're hopping for loot, watch out. If you spot danger, just shine your light at it. Oh mercy, there I go again. I'm always boring folks to the tears with stuff like this. So tell me, boys. Care to ride in the carts? Yeah? Oh, I should have had him explain. I forgot all of these mechanics. Oh, shucks. Oh, okay. Okay, there it is. Oh! Oh, shucks, who was that for? Oh no, I don't know what's going on. Okay, red for Mario, green for Luigi, got it. Sorry, Luigi, sorry, Luigi! Oh, Luigi cries. Okay, I see. Oh god, oh god. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry over it, don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry, I said don't cry. Stop crying, stop. Stop crying, stop. I have battery for you, I have battery for you, don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, I'm still here. Don't cry, don't cry. I had to jump for that. My god. Love the classic music, I know. You haven't noticed the weird pants? Yeah, didn't he have like... I feel like at some points he had pants that looked like swimming shorts, but that's how I remembered him as. Howdy again. Well, fellers, this spot marks the last stop on the long, strange railroad ride of my life. But I reckon your adventure has just begun. Get to it, boys. I had to do that. Okay, heard. Luigi may cry, I know. I just feel like with how many, going back to the whole legendary talk, with how many legendaries I've experienced and how many like cutscenes and stuff, I just feel like I want more. It's like when you set an expectation and you set it really high, you hope that the expectation will be met, but it feels like it hasn't been being met. Wait up! You'd think they'd ever make a game? I want that so bad. So bad, so bad. They need to make... Well, I feel like if they did like a Colosseum or Gale of Darkness to continue that, I would love that. But they have to have the right team. They have to have the right team for that. I feel like that, and then Pokemon Ranger needs to make a comeback. I love Pokemon Ranger as a series. We never taught you how to use your hammers in battle. Ready to learn? Sure. Then we'll explain it in battle. I'm curious to see how Poketopia goes once it comes out. So, to whack with a hammer, Mario uses the A button and Luigi uses the B button. Thought you meant they looked oddly tight, but then you saw those funky shorts. Yeah, I just remembered that his shorts looked kind of funky, and that's how I remembered him as. Talking don't do it justice, though. Let me explain it by example. First, let's do some solo attacks using hammers. Okay. Stop! Or wait a sec. Press the A button right here. Oh man, that's smart. But I'm a hammerhead bro, so I'll be fine, no big deal. Press the button when the hammer shakes. When it shakes, you got it. And green guy, there should press the B button when his hammer shakes. So next we gotta learn how to defend with an hammer. With an hammer? Now, press and hold B. When you release the button now, Youch, that'll leave a mark. So anyways, you get the idea. Want to try that again? I'm good. Now to review. For hammer attacks, choose your hammer and wait till it shakes, then press the button. Bonk, perfect hammer attack. On defense, hold it behind you and then release it before it shakes. Bonk, perfect hammer defense. Good luck and practice up. Reminded of that one scene in Partners in Time. Did you get all that? You better have. You better look alive with those things. There are lots of monsters that your jump won't do diddly to. You gotta learn some new tricks if you want to get by them. Alright. I'm sure you guys will be able to take care of business. If you can't, you're gonna have to give us those hammers back. Hey, we're going back so we can ride the cart again. Yeah, cart rides are thrilling and filled with suspenders. What? Suspense? You nitwit, it's filled with suspense. Suspense! LOL. Well, excuse me. See ya. Partners in Time when baby Luigi was crying about something not yet explained. Oh yeah, that's... Oh, that is very, as you say it, unsettling. Just to even think about, you know? And scat, we have some stuff here. Oh no! Oh, thank God I saved it, I think. Hold on, I'm getting back to chat just now. I have to lock in for my coin. Add multiple save files, at least 2. Having one save file is annoying because you want to enjoy them more than one at a time. You mean for Pokemon, right? Yeah, that's just a pretty interesting concept, meaning like to have multiple save files. I know, as you said, a lot of people have wanted it, but uh-oh. I don't think we're there. I don't think we're supposed to come here as of yet, so let's go back. I believe it's down we have to go, so let's do that. They're also comfortable. Yup. You're pretty much saying it as it is. They're a multi-billion-dollar company. I feel it's made them churn out what they want quickly and lazily. Then we buy it. It's me, your part. It's not only you, it's me too. Trust, it's me too. The Pokemon branding is so strong. The Pokemon branding is so strong that they can pretty much do anything and release anything, and we all would buy it. Pokemon washing simulator. A lot of people would buy that, genuinely. Oh, nuts. Like, you just know they're foreshadowing. Yeah, I understand now. By you saying how, like, eerie that is. It's kind of like foreshadowing, right? Because they come from the future, and then it's like, he's obviously crying over something, but you don't know what it is quite as yet. Because it's in the beginning of the game, and that, in essence, makes it eerie. Right? I get it, I get it. Oh, come on, I actually... The game's physics. I think Pokemon is the most valuable IP worldwide. Which I also understand, like, why it's going after, for instance, Pal World, right? Pal World, its IP, and its ideas. I know someone had asked me when it was more popular if I was planning to play Pal World. I do know that there's some sort of... There's actually... It's such a crazy coincidence, isn't it? That around the same time Pal World or Poketopia announced their thing, Pal World announced like some sort of update or simulator in the game that's gonna be coming out, and I was like, that's kind of insane. I know that there's like some sort of fight there going on that I'm not really too educated or familiar with, but what I will say is that I'm not really interested in playing Pal World. It's 113th second most valuable. Is Disney with 61 billion. I see. Alright, we're heading to Bean Bean Castle, so let's go. Yeah, these guys can be quite tricky. Are you interested in Poketopia? Yes, I am. Oops. Swarm. I want to get Swarm out of the way first. Oh no! I want to get Swarm out of the way first. Swarm. Oh no. Alright. That's to be expected though, right? The new farming game, for Power World Company. Oh, it's a new game. Oh, I thought it was attached. Alright. But yeah, that's so interesting that they both announced it around the same time. It's just crazy how coincidences line up, is all. It just catches my interest. It's like, how did you manage? How did that happen? But coincidences do happen, so it's not like Pal World, for instance, could have gotten word that Poketopia was gonna come out, and then within a day they made their trailer and implements for the game, right? Oops. Hold on. Back. Jump. Alright. It's just so fascinating. Oh god. I do not like those faces. You wanna fight me? Oh, come on. That should have hit him. Let's get Swarm out of the way. Swarm. That's funny to say. Swarm. Oh, come on. I had that. Swarm. Swarm. Just gonna keep saying Swarm. But, Poketopia? Or Poketopia? The faces of Swarm, you mean? Just like his whole presence, his face, the way that he is, his whole being, the fact that he bites you and those big chompers that he pulls out when he hits you, the way that he pops up and then he shows that little face on the other screen, and then his face here. I'm just so fascinated by it. Swarm. Like that. Very fascinating. Swarm. I just like saying that. Swarm. I think it's just SWORM as you're saying it. I'm adding like a sh sound in there that I don't have to add. But it's just so funny to say like that. Swarm. Oh, Swarm. And we have lots of mushrooms too, so we can... If I wanted to, we can just train here for a little bit. That's not a problem. Swarm. Oh, Swarm. Oh, I pressed A. Is my controller dying? I wonder. Oh man, I have to make sure I'm paying attention. I'm also getting a little bit eepy. I think it's near time that I typically end, which is probably why. Shroom? No, Swarm, the enemy. The enemy that's been popping up. Swarm. Let's fight one more enemy and let's go into the kingdom. Since the entrance is right there. Oh my. Alright, let's do... Oh my. Alright, let's hammer both of these and then we're gonna keep on going. Okay. Okay, very well done. And then hammer again. Swarm. 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 Alright, Bean Bean Kingdom. That is not good. That is actually so bad. Your time goes in a blink of an eye. I know. I agree. I completely agree. Sometimes it comes on, I come on and I'm like, oh. But that's also why I want to go back into the idea of starting streams a little bit earlier than the scheduled time, because at least I get more time to be on stream, you know? The town was attacked. The horror. Not good. Hold on. But please stop. Make it stop. This is so dreadful. And then the music. They attacked while the Bean Bean troops were in Hoo-ville village searching for Prince Peace. It was all part of their plan. Uh-oh. Not good. That's actually really bad. Oh my god. It is said that the Bean Star is hidden up in Bean Bean Castle. What if, my gosh, what if 𝗩𝗙𝗄𝗕 hopes to get her hands on the Bean Star? No. No! Hold on, I'm climbing up there. Hold on, Gramps. You look so sad. Apparently, this is the only store that's going to stay open with the town in such a bad state. Have to support a small business. Welcome to my temporary item shop. Sorry about the mess. With the town in the state, I'm only staying open as long as customers keep coming. So what do you want to do? Let's buy. Oh no, I don't think I want any of these. They're too pricey. But I'd like to get some equipment because it looks like I can get some, right? This is ordinarily a hip and cool fashion house, you know. But for the time being, I'm leasing the place out to her. With the town in this state, we have to help each other best we can. It's good that community is coming together to help each other out. I probably missed out on... I probably missed out somewhere. I feel like there was somewhere around here that sold equipment, but I could be wrong. 𝗩𝗙𝗄𝗕 went toward the castle after attacking the town. Queen Bean might be in danger. Oh no. We have to rebuild the town as soon as possible. Some of the structures, the way that they're broken, like if you look at the house on top, that just reminds me of 𝗩𝗙. That's kind of nuts. Time for you to head to sleep. Was fun watching and hearing me yap. Oh, of course. Thank you again for all the help today, Sloth. Oh my god, I'm about to call you Smiles. I hope to see you around tomorrow, or it's not tomorrow, it's another day. And 𝗏7s. I actually think this is the perfect place to wrap up. As I'm saying that, we're gonna figure out what's going on next time with the castle. I'm gonna leave you guys in suspense. But I will also continue this next Monday, yeah? For some of you guys where it's Tuesday, it'll be Tuesday. Let me put us back into chatting. All right, wasn't that a good one today? We did You Are the Smiling Sloth. Now I know so many S's. I too am getting pretty eepy, but I will also say too that I've been trying to sleep earlier. I also have my alarm clock, C-L-O-C-K clock, for me to wake up a little bit earlier, so I'm hoping that I can continue or start to wake up early is one thing, and then alarm clock, yeah, alarm clock. Wake up early and then just do more with the day. But thank you for all the support that I got today. I did put out a short a little bit earlier, so if you can go check that out, I would very much appreciate it. I have no idea if you could hype shorts, but I will just share the short regardless. Hold on. Might as well share clips where I can, right? This was a good one. For sure. Let me do this. Alright, and then if you have hypes, you can hype this if you'd like and you want to see more of it. Especially if you're on YouTube mobile. I feel like I'm saying that, but like I see only 2 people do it. So again, to the 2 people that always be hyping up my live streams, thank you very much. You can only do it on YouTube mobile, meaning on the app. But with that being said, I will 100% see you on Tuesday. Yeah. No, Wednesday. Sorry. I'm gonna see you on Wednesday for Wilds. And if anything, I will notify you on X. I did change the About page on my YouTube homepage. I don't know where you see it now, but I did change my About page, so you can go peep at that if you'd like. But for now, 𝗏7s, thank you again for all of the support that I've gotten today. Especially to you, JJ. Thank you for the super chat, as well as Camille. I will see you around, and goodbye. Good night. See ya. Bye 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 bye.